Spuds take on the second seed. 1 seed versus 2 seeds. Spuds come into this one two-time defending champs and have just cleaned the ice of their first 3 opponents by a total score of 18-2. And Stillwater, the 2 seed, had a little trouble yesterday and was able to escape Warroad 2-1 in a shootout right here in the Bushy rink, and then beat Prior Lake 8-5 in a much closer game than the score indicates. It was tied 5-5 with 2 minutes to go in the game, and they were able to run away with it at the end. Should be a fantastic game where we'll do the starting lineups, play the anthem, and be back in just a minute for puck drop here from Moorhead.
Designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Latza Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Latza Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Latza Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Latza Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
All right, the anthem is played. The lineup's read. The house is packed. Will the home crowd leave happy for the third straight year? Some great Spuds have won this trophy. Will 17 more? Or will we have a first-time winner added to the trophy? Stillwater Ponies. Good play, shot in, glove save, and a goal! Right across the goal line, Spud scored 26 seconds in. Guess who? Evan Warner. And it even surprised the student section here. And that's just what the doctor ordered for Moorhead. Grills. Big hits. Long, fed out. Shot on, save by Reinhardt, who was the hero yesterday in the shootout win over Warroad. Stopped all 3 Warroad shooters. McGlynn clears it, intercepted. Bringing it back in is Corton. Drew Corton playing forward, out of position. He played defense every game I've ever seen him play until this weekend. Due to 2 injuries, Bagney is out with an injury, as well as Will Cullen is out for prolonged periods of time. So Corton's had to leave the blue line and go up front. Wyatt Cullen on the bench, on the straw. This one hops up. That's going to be an ice. Icing waved. Simonich rims this one all the way around to Johnny Grammer. Johnny can't catch it. It was a rocket, though. Now he gets it back. Soft little pass to Overbo, last night's hero with a hat trick. Overbo feeling it. What a nice backdoor feed to Grammer. And that'll be an ice on Stillwater. And we're 2 minutes in and 3 grade A opportunities for the Spuds already. Face off to the blocker side of Reinhardt. Breaking it out. This is Jonah Johnston. Goes right through. And Ferry gets a little greeting from Jonah at the whistle. Back to the point. Wristed into the corner by Batchelor. This one tips out. Batchelor gets it. Slides it across. Ripped on net. Glove save by Bonfathery. And Hudson Ferry snags it out of midair. 2 minutes 23 into the first period. Fathery shot, that's deflected, but it goes the wrong direction away from the net. Held in by Batchelor, nice feet. Leans into it a bit. Paulson. Quick pass to Cullen. Wyatt Cullen to Max, his cousin. Max cuts in, got time. Knocked down, hops the stick of Thorson. Now leaning in is Howe, Joseph Howe. He's knocked off the puck. And Cullen gets back. Deking through some pressure. Now Liam McGlynn. Back to Batchelor. Batchelor's shot. Steered away. Feeding this one in front. Corton with a nice play. He finds Cullen. Wyatt. His puck bounces funny to Simonich. And knocking that one down into midair. Good chance for the Ponies. That one's ripped high over the net by Luka Jarvis. This one comes out to neutral. Schilling gets it in deep. Quickly out with it is Goryachev. Corton to Joey Cullen. And we're back to the point. Held in. Schilling couldn't control it. This one comes out to neutral. And it's put back on the stick of Grills. Grills holds it. Puts it on the tape of Schilling. His shot goes wide. Now Joey Cullen will bring it back. Cullen 1-on-2 with Grills. Grills holds it. Slips it back. Nice play. Shot. Rebound. Quick, another shot. Comes out. This Overbo is making a case for all tournament team. He's just everywhere. Absolutely everywhere right now. Rimming it in. This is Paulson. We haven't begun building our all tournament team announcement, but man, hard to keep Finn Paulson out of that conversation. He's just a dominant force for the Spuds. Now it goes through the skates. It comes all the way down. Icing on the Ponies. 9:53 to go. Here, an early goal 26 seconds in by Evan Warner. Gives the Spuds the lead. Back to the point. Held in by Schock. Warner muscled off the puck by Novotny. Now Jarvis will bring it back. Luka Jarvis. Good deke. Makes one move on Simonich. Regroups it. Gets it back. This one's down low to Howe. Howe can't get it out. Spuds can't get it out. Held in by Kieran Jones. This one pops up. Novotny pokes at it. Jones pokes back. Here's Cullen. Wyatt Cullen, the magic man. Rims this one out, hits the ref in the skates. Holding the zone for the Spuds. Good hold down there by Goryachev. Such a high hockey IQ. It's like he already knows the next move of every guy on the team. This one comes all the way across. Good hustle by Schock. Tracking down Howe. Howe now battles with Simonich. Simonich bounces off of Howe. Then gets a puck taken away from him by McGlynn. That's Teague McGlynn. McGlynn's come at you 15 and 16. Liam's 15. And Teague is 16. Goryachev slips it out of his back pocket to Cullen. And it goes high over the net on the shot. There's Joey. This one hops the stick of Dozark. Dozark will lean in on it. So many good 2010 players in the city of Moorhead. It's crazy. Big, heavy hit on Joey Cullen. Almost they double teamed it. They sandwiched him there. Almost like a wrestling move. Long rebound off the pad of Ferry. Ferry blockers that one into the netting. We get a whistle with 7:46 to play here in the first period. We'll take a break after period 2 for a Zamboni ice flood. 10 versus 10. Jonah Johnson and Joey Cullen on the draw. Cullen wins that one. But the ponies are able to hold the zone. Ryder Wiley gets it deep. And sweeping it just wide, intercept Beldy. Back comes Max Cullen. Cullen sweeps it back to the point. All the way across to Joey. Long shot, save Reinhardt. Grills can't clear it. Back to the point, poked away. Weston Grills. Grills. He'll take it in the zone. He's got space. Plenty of time. And a good one-timer there by Johnston. Johnston goes low with it. They battle some more. This one comes back to the point. Grills, low shot, goes wide. Holding it down is Novotny into the near corner. Cullen to Corton. Corton softly puts it into the neutral zone, and the ponies come back. Jarvis, shot, glove save. Hudson Ferry with 6:26 to go here in period number 1. Well, the ponies had never won the Big Pumpkin. They did it this 2 weeks ago. Can they do the same here today? Be a massive effort to pull something like that off. We know it's never been done before. Plenty of teams have won both, but never in the same year. Here comes Overbo again, leaning in, good hustle, and he decleats the net. And Novotny comes and gives Overbo a little, hey, how you doing? Here's my brand new Bauer stick. I'm gonna tattoo it on your shoulder blades. And do we get a penalty or just a line change? No penalty, just resetting the nets. And yeah, we do come outside because I believe Overbo was taking part in how that net came off its moorings. Coach Cullen asking the ref something. I'm not sure what he's asking. To me, from here, it looks pretty obvious. Overbo, I would say, ran the goalie, but he came in pretty hard, which dislodged the net. That's like textbook. To me, anyway, textbook. Face off in the neutral zone. Offsides on the ponies. 5:56 on the clock. This one pops out. It's the ref's skate. And now Powers gets it. Powers makes a deke on Warner. Yeah, like a wrestling match. Now Schilling. Back to McGlynn. McGlynn gets a shot toward the net, and it goes just wide. This one, wow, that's dangerous. Hits a skate and goes on net. Ferry makes the save. Cullen looking for Goryachev. Does a little stick hand shot and a goal. What a snipe by Wyatt Cullen. I'm having flashbacks to the Squirtacular 3 or 4 years ago when he won the MVP and helped the Spuds to their first ever Squirtacular title, and he was the MVP there, and he is on a fast track right now for another plaque in the Cullen household. We know that his little brother Joey's got a handful of them. This will be Wyatt's final game in a YHH youth event. Paulson to Corton. Paulson will bring it up. He loses it. Good hustle. By Paulson to hold it down. Now Batchelor finds Beldy. Beldy, shot on, long rebound, good save by Ferry. Incredibly athletic young man. Shot through some traffic. That one goes wide. Paulson pushed around for the first time this weekend in the corner. He's been the bully. And he got pushed around a little bit there in the corner. That tall, thin frame of his has been great, but he finally took a shot. He and Thorson have been wonderful on the blue line for the Spuds. Here's Paulson. Gets rid of that one. McGlynn, this is Liam, kicks at it. And backhanding that in. Nice play there by Fothery. This one comes loose. Spuds getting a little careless in their D zone right now. I'm warning you, these ponies have a lot of weapons, and they'll finish if you give up chances. Simonich to Overbow. Overbow into Grammer. Icing waved. Back to the point. Shock gets it down low to Overbow, who hammers his guy, Jarvis. And now Simonich, trouble, shot, short side high, off the shoulder of Reinhardt into the netting. That would have been a beautiful goal by Cullen. He's had one short side high already this weekend. Short side high is a very tempting shot, but often very low percentage. And when you get one of them, you think you can get it every time. Powers in the neutral zone now, loses it. Now Max Cullen. Another short sider, feeds in front to Warner. And dumping in his Shock, that's gonna be offsides. 2:34 in the first. Moorhead with a comfortable 2-0 lead. Like we said in the opening, 18-2 in their first 3 contests. Impressive. Here's Powers. Leans in, shot, gets a rebound, and a goal. Lane Powers with his 5th goal of the tournament. And it's 2-1. Lane had 4 goals in his first 3 games. Now he's above the 1 goal a game number. Back. Shot into the corner. Now the Ponies feeling it a little bit. Brings it up. Here's Thorson. Gets by the D. It's by another D. Shallow angle. That one goes wide. 2 to go in the first. Paulson bumped a bit. Cullen, Joey. Back to Paulson. Thorson sets things up. The Ponies setting up a little bit of a neutral zone trap. It was beaten. Cullen, shot. Off the post. Shot. So deceptive with his shooting. He reminds me of a kid who's in the building watching right now. Zam Plant would do the same thing, still does, I'm sure, with his stick handling. And back comes Simonich. Spuds with a 2-1 lead. He'll take it wide. This one goes off of a defender stick into the netting. Face-off will be inside the zone. .115 remaining. Max Cullen wins the draw back to Simonich. He gets another shot on goal. Reinhardt with the save. Can Cullen win another draw? No, but yes. Grammer, shot, blocker, save Reinhardt. This one rims all the way around. Holding it in nicely is Schock. Schock. Down to Cullen. Schock gets it, he'll walk one in. Shin pad save there by Jonah Johnston. Spuds commanding some serious zone time. Johnny Grammer pokes one out to the point. Sliding it across. Long shot. In front, big hit. No call there. Scusa just ripped. Goryachev, I think it was. No? Maybe that was Overbowl, but that was a charging all day long. No call. That sets the tone for what will be even more physical play here in the next two periods. Cullen. Because I've seen some body checks the other way as well. Both teams are throwing a little lumber right now. And the crowd just gets bigger and bigger. Eight to go in the period. Good hustle by Jarvis. Big hit there. And things are getting extremely physical right now. We have 4 referees to contain this, but it's not being contained. I feel like it's going to get a little crazy at moving forward. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Mozza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Mozza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brew Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Mozza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Mozza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
We're back. Period number 2. From the Cullen Hockey Center. How fitting that we have 4 Cullens playing today in the Cullen Hockey Center. And I'm standing right next to 2 Cullens, Mark and Terry Cullen. Mark watching his son Max play. His other son, Will, is injured and out for an extended period of time. Terry next to me and his son Matt were big donors to the expansion and remodeling of this facility. Saved by Reinhardt. We're 11 seconds in. Penalty at the end of the period on Evan Warner. And the Ponies on the power play. Grills finds Johnston. Johnston lays it down for Jarvis. Jarvis back to the point. Batchelor to Jarvis. Tries to feed it through 2 Spud sticks. Never liked that play. Now, there I like that one. Diagonal pass to Johnson. It's open. Quick shot. Goes wide by McGlynn. Batchelor hits off the breezer of Grills. Grills takes a look. Feeds it back to Batchelor. 53 on the power play. Leaning in is Jarvis. Jarvis muscled off the puck by Paulson. Now Paulson exerting himself a little bit. He fires this one down. That'll be icing on the Spuds. 36 to go on the short handed session. And it is going to get physical. Oh, referee not liking that. Novotny sent packing. Too late. Arm went down. That's going to get a trip. There's your makeup call there. Goryachev goes down. And it's going to be Schilling to the bench. And that'll even things up. They'll go 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. The Spuds will have 1:31 of man advantage. Seven weeks ago, the Minnesota Vikings were 0-3. They are now 6-4. Who would have thunk they beat the Saints today? I think if the election were held a week later, Josh Dobbs could run for anything in this state. He is the beloved backup quarterback. In Warner shot. Save Reinhardt. Goryachev back to the point. Simonich. Cullen. In front. Good play. What a play. Goryachev to Cullen. Max buries it. And it's 3-1 Spuds. Pashko holds the play. Freezes the goalie. And Max Cullen absolutely flushes it home, and it's 3-1 Spuds. Big goal. Power play goal. Here comes Cullen. Wyatt back. He's chased down by Beldy. Big hit there by Cullen. Max got his bell rung in the first period. He's coming out fighting. He's a dog. Thorson finds Cullen. No, Warner snuck in a little early apparently. Looked clean from here, but we got a way better angle than the officials. .12:09 to go in period 2. Joey Cullen on the draw. Long feed, intercepted by Fothery. Sweeping it across. Shock tries to go long with it. Goryachev gets that biscuit off his stick really quick. And we got a hand pass. And a whistle. Both teams get a change. 11:47 now. They dump it in, flipping it up in the air. There's Grills. And poking in the zone is Jarvis. 2-goal lead again for Moorhead. This one comes all the way out. Icing waved. Wiley rims it back around. Wiley's team is 3-0. His brother Cooper plays for St. Cloud State. They swept Western Michigan this weekend, so it's been a really, really good weekend for the Wiley family. Knocking this one down. Big hit there. That's going to be on Simonich. And that'll clean things up. Roughing. I got to say, I'm a big fan of that call. A big fan. Probably the biggest fan in this building that isn't a Stillwater fan. Because if they let that go, it's going to turn into a boxing brawl, ugly match. And I do not want to see that with all this skill on the ice. Let's put that on display. Paulson rims it around. No shorthanded for 2. Can the Ponies get a power play goal and match the Spuds, who just scored one a few minutes back? Off the skate, Paulson. Got caught in some equipment. Eventually they don't get it. I thought they got it out, but got stopped in the snow right on the blue line. This one comes through. Perfect pass. Ferry. All the right angles. Makes the save with 10:19 remaining. Jarvis and Cullen both were Wiz Wyatt finalists last 2 years ago. Quick shot. Back to the point. Shot. Glove save by Hudson Ferry. The winners that year were Nolan Fitzhenry, who's at Shattuck St. Mary's, and co-winners and Sammy Nelson, who's having a banner year already for the Osseo Maple Grove AA team. By the way, shout out to their single A team for winning the Blue Ox single A. Back to the point. Warner Such a difficult kid to play against. He leans in, he's got the speed. Tries to wrap around that. Reinhardt was there, but I think that Batchelor actually made the stop before it got to the cup. Now Cullen stops, dangles, good feet, good hands. Tries to get rid of it, but two ponies there to take it back from him. Vothery finds Johnston. In front, backhand save. Ferry, puck's loose. Goryachev, he'll skate it out. Pashka, Goryachev goes through the skates, tries to put on a little clink there, gets pushed off the puck nicely by Tate Batchelor. Now a long shot by Schock, goes wide. This one bounces around. And a good defensive play by Schock. Joey Cullen pushed to the ice, picked up by Jarvis. Jarvis tries to backhand one in front. Bad bounce, turned into a breakout play for the Spuds. 3-1 lead. Long pass, Joey Cullen loses it. Goryachev to Simonich. Simonich feeds it to Goryachev, gets it into the zone. And Simonich runs into a brick wall. Joseph Howe, and there'll be a offsides with 8:04 to go. Shipping it in, that's Simonich. Simonich picks it up, tries to get it in front, and Reinhardt covers. Stillwater has had quite an impressive start to the season. I was studying my now rankings formula, and lo and behold, they're number 1, and Moorhead was number 2 coming into this game. We'll see if the computer knows more than we do. And bringing it in. Back door. Johnston, quick shot, blocker save. Ferry hops the stick of Scusa. And nice move. Cullen fires one over the net into the netting. Wiley gets it out to center. Picking up is Howe. Howe on the offhand, fires it, dribbles into the corner. Scusa with a quick shot. Holding in his grills. That hits a skate, goes into the corner. Overbow, hit by Wiley. And Goryachev can't cut it off. Now Jarvis. Luka Jarvis fires one right onto Wiley's stick at the point. Not sure that was a pass or not, but let's call it a pass. This one pops out to neutral. Cullen feeds one in. A good chance there for Overbow, who's just a straight up dog. He just has been working so hard today. And he's always in the right spot at the right time, and got 3 goals last night. (3-1) lead. So cool to see youth hockey games with full barns. That's somewhat of a rarity in anywhere. We're lucky to have it here today. Shot on, Reinhardt makes the save. Usually, take for example the Big Pumpkin, the two teams are the only teams left of fans. Everyone else has gone home. Here we're lucky that the home team is playing in the final game for the third year in a row. Kind of spoiled. In front, Max Culling looking for his second of the day. This one pops out. And chasing it down is Lane Powers. What good feet he has. Bodied, wow. Big hit. McGlynn hits Warner into the referee. I can say with certainty as a referee, had I taken that hit, I would have been decleated. There would have been 2 skates in the air had that happened to me. It would have been Sports Center. All of the fake Tony Scott Twitter feeds would have gone bonkers. Seeing that display of non-athleticism. Shot on. I do referee my first game a week from today, like almost to the minute, 4 o'clock next Sunday. I'm pumped, if you couldn't tell. Johnny Grammer chases, and icing called on Spuds with 5:18 to go. Here in the second period, Spuds lead this one 3-1 as they go for the three-peat. They'll have the same number of pumpkins as their head coach has Stanley Cups. Not bad. Oh, that's Blue Ox. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin. Held in by Simonich. Grammer rims it around. Now a scrum in the near corner, bringing it out. This is Johnston. Now the team's back and forth. Simonich, good speed. He's gotten stronger as the weekend has gone on, Simonich has. More confident, more in control. Good feet, look at that. Nice, good backdoor feed. On the weak side, it's in the crease. And the Ponies clear it and keep their hopes alive. Big body check. Shot, bar out Johnston. This kid's a man. He fires that puck. Paulson goes down. Cullen to Cullen. That's one's intercepted by Jones. And it goes. Ferry. Intercepted by McGlynn. McGlynn and Paulson go at it. Glynn holds it down. 3:43 to go. That one catches a stick and goes into the far corner. And a high stick called on the Ponies, maybe? We're going all the way down. All the way down. 3:31 remaining. Ponies win the draw. That was Jarvis. Flipping around is Grills. This one flips up. Thorson. to Shock. Back to Thorson. Thorson looking around. Catches, nice play there. And taken back by Grills. Grills pushed off the puck. After is McGlynn. Flipping it up. This one comes back to the point. Wiley. That's deflected wide. Now Gunner Shock with it. Flips one up. Nice play. Warner. Backdoor feed. Cullen. Goal! And it's Wyatt Cullen's second of the day, and they extend their lead to 4-1. I'm calling Crown Trophy right now to put Wyatt Cullen's name on the MVP plaque. If we actually did that, we kind of cool, but we can't. Wyatt came into the game with 4 goals and 5 assists. Now he's got 6 goals and 5 assists. Leads the tournament in scoring. And he'll walk out of this building having won 2 Blue Oxes in 2 years. Barring a miracle comeback from the Ponies. That period break, though, does some weird things. They start going to the locker room and stop focusing on what's important, and next thing you know, the Ponies will be coming back. Shot on, save Ferry with 2 minutes to go in the second period. Cotton Eye Joe has made his way into the Bushy rink for the first time I recall, and hopefully the last. Face-off play out. Goryachev loses it in center ice. Flip it up. Big hit. There's Scusa again. Quick shot. Wrister. Saved by Ferry with 1:42 to go. Flip one off the glass. That hits Goryachev in the back. Picked up by Cullen. Wyatt Cullen with the striped tape stick. Cut off nicely by Fothery. They rim it out to neutral. Paulson can't get it. Paulson taking off his stick. Coming in. Off the back door. Now a chance, Fothery. He loses it the last second. He's hammered a bit. Cullen digs in there. 1 minute to go here. This one will come all the way out. Goryachev poked off the puck on the near boards. Horton flips one off the wall, and they get a change. 3 skaters wide open for a second. There was Mikey Beldy. Beldy knows what to do with it when he gets that puck. The puck comes popping out over the glass. And we get a whistle and a face-off inside of the Pony zone. Off the glass, that didn't come out. Hit a dead spot. Kind of like a dead spot at the Boston Garden parquet floor back in the day. Cutting in, McGlynn. Intercepted by Cullen. Max Cullen. He's got his cousin. That is a, oh, well, how is that not offside? Huh. I'm not complaining. Looked like it was offside to me. Good chance for Simonich, backhander. I'm not sure he realized how much time he had. He could have turned to the forehand. Got a good shot. That's it for 2 periods here from the Bushy rink. It's 4-1 in favor of the Spuds. We'll be back in about 12 minutes for the start of the 3rd period. Thanks for tuning in.
Pub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brew Pub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brew Pub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
period number 3 of game. How many games is this, Justin Moss? 6 yesterday and 4 today, 10. So game 10. Game 10 of the weekend. A little history lesson for you, Justin Moss. It was the Bantam Elite League in like 2015. We promised in this very building to deliver 12 games. And Carter Creer, who I just ran in here today, and Luke Grammer were going to broadcast those games for me as I helped Todd run the league. And there was no internet in the building. So my big promise of tune in, 12 games, tune in, 12 games, and the headaches that ensued that weekend were so bad. Well, I turned to Greg Tinty and said, Greg, the keys are yours. You can run every broadcast. And since that day, we have not done one broadcast without Justin or Greg. Thanks, Justin, for your help again this weekend. It's a blast being with you. Warner leans in, hits the ref in the skate. Cullen, shot, blocked. Goes back to the point. Thorson to Simonich. Simonich, quick one hard pass to Warner. Taken away. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis, shot off of stick into netting, and we get a whistle with 14:09 to go. Teague McGlynn, 4 guys with 4 points. Teague McGlynn, Tate Batchelor, Luca Jarvis, and Lane Powers. Powers the leading goal scorer with 5 Genos. Back to the point. Wiley keeps it in just barely, and then gets it back. He slaps one towards Schilling. And it goes into the zone. And here comes Goryachev. Goryachev loses it, picking up his McGlynn. Long pass off of Paulson's stick into a Shields banner. Right over the head of Matt Cullen. Paulson. Into the zone it goes. Corton chases it. Picking up is Joey Cullen. That hits a high stick. Corton picks it up after the high stick, which means the puck will come all the way down. Face off to the right of Hudson Ferry, whose game ability to goaltending has been fantastic again this weekend. He put on a performance at the state final last year despite losing, which was legendary. In my opinion, ranked right up there with Ethan Frisch's no, I'm not coming off effort over at the St. Croix Rec Center X number of years ago. He did it twice, once against Wyzetta in the semis, and again, Ethan's effort. They got a penalty coming up on the Spuds. And can the Ponies learn their lesson? They put a puck in their own net last night with a delayed penalty. This one comes loose, and we get a elbowing penalty on Overbo. With 12-13 to go here in the game. Can the Ponies get things set up? They need to get some things set up. They have very high, I would call them high risk, high reward passing system in their power play. They go diagonally, oftentimes through sticks. And McGlynn gets it back to Fothery. Now Jarvis. This kid's got game. Brings it back. Backs for a shot wide. McGlynn gets it. He's hassled by Paulson. Through the skates, icing wave. Good wave on that one. Batchelor. Long pass. McGlynn tries to get it in. He's knocked off the puck. Fothery plays it. Now Jarvis crosses the line. He's hounded by Warner. Now Jarvis loves that shot. Rebound goal. Off the back glass and in the net. Scoring that one was Jonah Johnston. And it's 4-2. And that's Jonah Johnston's second goal of the tournament, 4th point overall. Jarvis will get an assist on that one after he ricocheted one off the glass. Power play goal. Riley gets it through the neutral. Cullen finds Goryachev. Goryachev feeds it in front. Big save by Reinhardt. Puck's loose. Oh, it's a goal! Warner with his second of the day. And it's 5-2. Holy smokes, that did not look like it went in the net from my angle. But guess what? The referee is right on the goal line. He's saying that the glove was in the net when he caught it. And if he's saying that, there is no disputing it. But from my angle, it was really close. Warner with his second of the day. That gets Warner up to 5 points in the tournament, 4 goals and an assist. And now a penalty on Stillwater. Eli Schilling in frustration. Big play here. This game is almost salted away with a 3-goal lead, but one more will end it. Down low. Up and around Cullen. Wyatt. To Goryachev. Wyatt goes for the Michigan. And it's deflected out. Nice play. He had it too. So back to Cullen. Great feet. Feeds a nice pass. Simonich shot shallow angle. Reinhardt blocks that one. Back to the point. Warner's got hat trick on the mind. Cullen and Warner have 2 apiece. Now he's found some open space. Now he'll reset things. Finds Cullen. Simonich rims it around. That'll find Warner stick. Chasing him down is Howe. 53 on the power play. Back to the point. Warner to Simonich. Cullen finds Pashka. He goes down. Now Max Cullen. It's tripped. Simonich fires one off the back wall. Howe gets hooked a little bit there by Max Cullen. This one comes all the way out. There'll be icing waved. Long feed. Nice play. Warner tries to saucer one in to Cullen. This one comes out. And I think icing waved off. 8:40 to go in the game. Paulson to Warner. Warner, long feed to nowhere. And that'll be an icing on the Spuds with 8:33 to go. Beldy on the draw, wins it back, held in Fothery. Back to the point. Batchelor gets it in. Thorson. Long pass. Good body check there by Johnston. He just plays a rugged hockey game. Fun to watch. Good hit by Thorson. Picking it up now is Dozark. Dozark hit by Beldy. And Beldy takes it away. Feeds it in front. Good play by Beldy. And Schilling couldn't get a stick on it. Beldy battling along the hash mark. He gets it back. Gets it again. Beldy tries to get it to the point, intercepted by Johnny Grammer. He'll bring it past the half wall, and we have a second puck on the ice. This is going to be trouble like no tomorrow. Oh, the ref goes and gets it. What a play by the ref. I don't know how that puck got on the ice, but there's a lot of nets, there's a lot of kids, there's a lot going on in that quadrant. Dumping it in. He's Batchelor. He's had a nice tournament. 4 points on the weekend from the blue line. Wiley holding down the fort on the top of the point for Stillwater. They keep battling for it. Man down low, backdoor. Nice save by Ferry. McGlynn was open. Ferry's lost his stick. McGlynn, and just off sides was Wiley with 6:29 to go. 5-2 in favor of the Spuds. We'll announce our all-tournament team. The first 6 members of our all-tournament team. Let me repeat that. The first 6 members of the all-tournament team. There will be more from this game. We only got so many hats we can give out. Let's just give out the first 6, and then we announce the rest the same day that our highlight video is released, which usually is about a week after the tournament. Long play off the stick of Cullen. He was a little early on that one, about 5 feet in front of the red line. Icing called. Shot on, save for Ferry, and the Ponies are a rugged bunch. Not cheap, rugged. They'll play to the whistle. Like that about them. It's a good hockey team. Howe fans on a wrist shot. Bachelor feeds it down to the corner. Gets it back. Good chance. Shot Howe. Puck's loose. Bouncing away. Picked up by Warner. Warner will try to get it out. Can't. No, twice he tried. He couldn't. And eventually Joey Cullen gets enough lumber on it to the neutral zone. Chasing it down is Goryachev. Pashka Goryachev. Grills. Slides it to Bachelor. Big hit. Now Howe. Nice pass. Oh, Jarvis couldn't get his stick on it. Good play by the Ponies on that one. They couldn't quite convert. I'm very confident that we might see these two teams again in Grand Rapids for the state tournament. Just way too much skill. Way too much skill from these teams not to see them make a trip to state. Now Beldy loses it, gets it back, tap in for Howe, and a big save by Ferry. Corton hounded a bit, knocked away. In the skates, that's Jarvis. And covering up is Hudson Ferry with 4:43 to go in this game. Tune in Friday night on YHH, 7 o'clock, 6:30 pregame. Mound Westonka versus Orono girls. Doing a whole bunch of fun promotional stuff, including jerseys for the team. Bands will be there. Full house. First of 3 games this year on Friday night. We'll also have a all-North matchup in December on the 22nd between Warroad and East Grand Forks in Thief River Falls. And we wrap it up with another Class A game between Northfield, top 5 preseason team, and St. Cloud Cathedral. They'll be making their way to Bloomington Ice Garden on January 26th, the night before Hockey Day, Minnesota. Should be a fun weekend for me. A full delivery on Friday night and a full send to Warroad the next morning. Yeah, that'll be fun. And icing on the Spuds. Even Terry Cullen could have called that one. He had the arm up for the icing. Love that. It's just a habit. Just a habit. Joey Cullen face off with Teague McGlynn. Wrist shot wide. Off the side of the cage. Bachelor out to neutral. He'll tamp down the puck. Backhand it over to Powers. Bachelor finds Schilling. Taken away from him by Warner, who's got an absolute weapon of a shot. So he comes out to center. Here comes Powers. Leans in, stops. Gets it back to the point. One shot deflected. Along the wall. This one comes out, poked away. Good hands by Fothery to keep it down low. In front towards Schilling. Schilling Loses it to Cullen. Cullen bodied by McGlynn. And back comes Warner. Excuse me, Thorson. Low shot. Warner gets it deep. And he'll get a change with 2:44 to go. These Spuds are used to winning. Winning Blue Oxes, winning titles all over the state. I believe they'll be in Eden Prairie for the first test, and maybe even Duluth for Spirit of Duluth. Puck is pinned along the wall, 2:15 to go, and eventually they stop the play. Face off, center ice. Gonna get a penalty out of the face off. That's gonna be on the Spuds. Again, not a fan of pulling the goalie when the puck is in your zone. Face off to the right. Of Hudson Ferry. Back to the point, Fothery. Bachelor's shot. Point. Jarvis shot again. That's off the glass. They scored on this play like this last time. I'm not sure it was designed. Highly doubt that. Now they're moving it around. Safer passes. McGlynn. Slides it to Jarvis. Quick shot. That one goes wide. Picked up Fothery. It's poked away before he gets there. Now Powers. Powers. Quick shot. Save. By Ferry. 1:19 to go. 1:16 in the penalty. And we get a timeout by Stillwater. Pretty sure they have the goalie pulled as well. And we will stay right here. As the teams go through a quick timeout. I'm not sure what you could tell the Spuds that they haven't already learned about playing solid defense. Staying on the right side of the puck. Jarvis on the draw, kicks it, gets it back to the point. Novotny to Powers, backdoor, shot, goal. What a pretty play. Powers finds Johnston, and he unleashes the rocket there. It's 5-3. And that's his second. Or second of the day, I believe. Yes, it is. What a nice pass. And a great one-timer by Johnston. And yes, I like what the coach is doing here from Stillwater. Hey, we got to score 2 goals in minute 13. Can't mess around with pulling the goalie. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis to Novotny, almost picked off by Cullen. And here comes Jarvis. What speed. Cuts in, shot, goal! Luka Jarvis snipes one, and it's 5-4. Holy smokes! Things just got interesting. Kind of a sleepy game. It's like 4-1, 5-2. And the next 56 seconds, is going to be fun. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. What a shot by Jarvis beating Ferry. Absolute 2 rockets. Holy smokes. I said something about this as they were heading into the break, that they could get complacent up 4-1 like that. And they did get complacent just a little bit. And you can feel the momentum in this building. The air has come out of the building right now for the Spuds. And what little fan support Stillwater has, they are feeding off of it. They are stoked, and they're doing the exact same thing they should do. Do not put the goalie back in the net. You need a goal. You need to win the 2-on-1 battles. Every battle counts from here on out for Stillwater, and you need the extra skaters. Here we go, Jarvis and Max Cullen. We got a 56-second hockey game here I'm excited for. Jarvis wins the draw to Batchelor. Nice play, gets it to Jarvis. Hit hard by Cullen. Powers looks for it. Paulson tries to clear, can't. Tries to clear it out. Batchelor gets it in the neutral zone, gets it all the way across to Jarvis. Jarvis somehow gets it on the stick of Johnson, who gets tripped, and they're gonna get a call, and there it is. We got another penalty on the Spuds. It's gonna be 6-on-4. And there was another close penalty to the Spuds just prior to that didn't get called. This one was the dead-on right call. And the momentum is all Stillwater right now. They're going to get a good couple chances if they can win this draw. 6-on-4 plus Hudson Ferry. In the circle, they clear it out. Batchelor shot deflected in the net. Lane Powers has tied the score with 27 seconds left in the game. 3 goals in the final minute with the goalie pulled. We're all tied. No way. No way did I just see what I saw. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. It's unbelievable. Lane Powers with his second of the day, and we're all square at 5 apiece. Neither team has a timeout. We are timeout free. 24 to go. Held in, Batchelor Ferry a little gun shy right now after letting up 3 goals in the last minute or so. It's loose. And here comes Goryachev, 7 to go. We're going to have overtime here from the Cullen Hockey Center. 4 to go. Shot Warner. Fans on it. We're going to overtime. Holy cow. Three-peat. Maybe not. Maybe not a three-peat. I am pretty sure the rules say we're going to go 4-on-4, then 3-on-3, and then a shootout. But I'm going to read it just in case. 4-on-4, 4-minute running time. If they're still tied, first overtime, they went to a 3-on-3, 3-minute running time. If we're still tied after that, we'll go to a shootout. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 3 goals in the final minute. I'm pretty sure that a lot of our viewers, Mr. Moss, left. They went, it's over, it's 5-2. Still pretty good numbers out there watching. I'm sure it might increase here in the next 10 minutes because this is going to be outstanding. Outstanding. And I mean, Hudson Ferry's got the shoulder slump. Hudson Ferry has done nothing wrong. There's 2 rockets and 1 immaculate tip in front of the net. That's on the Spuds. They got to get that puck out of the zone. They had won the draw, and then they had a weak feed back to the point, and that's where it all came undone on that game-tying goal. Puck possession was so key in those final 3 goals. The extra attacker surely helps. We're going 4-on-4. Wyatt Cullen and Warner with Simonich and Thorson. Fothery, Batchelor, Jarvis, and McGlynn. This one comes all the way down. Icing waved. Here's Batchelor. Batchelor will hold it. Going for their first ever Blue Ox championship. And the first time an association will have ever won the Blue Ox and the Pumpkin in the same season. Clock is running. Yeah, we've picked up 40-some followers, watchers, just in the last 2 minutes. Welcome back if you left. I don't blame you for leaving. Puck bounces out. Batchelor kicking at it with Max Cullen. This one goes in the zone. Spuds playing a little bit more tentative. Here comes Paulson. All the way. Paulson stopped, loses it. McGlynn now loses it. Goryachev fakes to his backhand. He gets dragged down. No call. I don't like that call. I don't like that's a call either. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis through 2 skaters. Cuts to his forehand. He's dangerous. Hits the post and comes out. Oh, is he dangerous? He rings one off the pipe. They try to get a line change. Goryachev, he'll enter on the far side. Goryachev dangles, backhander. That's over the net. Now Jarvis, who has not come out yet. That one comes all the way across Simonich. He's an aggressive player. Be ready for Simonich. Cullen crosses the line. Now in the zone. Freezes. Hammered in the boards. We're going to get a check from behind. And the clock continues to run. The clock is running. The clock is running. We need to get the game going here. Wyatt looks to be okay. The puck is still here. They're discussing it, and they have stopped the clock, which is a really interesting play. Why is the clock stopping? Check from behind. That's a 2 and a 10. So Powers is out of the game. He could just go to the locker room. It wouldn't matter. He can't participate in the shootout either if we get to a shootout. And I don't know why they have the clock stopped right now. But they do. The clock should not be stopped. They should be running that clock. I mean, literally the period would be over. But there was an injury. I don't know why. I have no idea why the clock isn't stopped. But there was an injury, and you are to stop the clock on an injury. And the referees were discussing if it was the severity of the penalty. Warner. Back. Simonich. Jarvis. Clearing it out is Batchelor. Cullen. Goes down, fakes. Sleeps it across. That hops the stick of Warner, and McGlynn hunts down Warner. Good hustle there. They keep battling. And now here comes Joey Cullen. Crosses the line in the skates of Batchelor. 40 to go in the first session. Icing waved. Doesn't make it to the goal line. 33 to go. Here comes Simonich. Finds Wyatt Cullen. What a finish. Absolute crazy finish. Cullen deflected off his stick. 22 to go. Feeds it back to the point. Simonich. Simonich. Quick shot. High over the crossbar into the glass. Goryachev to Cullen. 11 to go. Back to Simonich. Simonich finds Goryachev. 5 to go. They're taking their time. Back to Simonich. Quick shot. That'll do it for the first overtime. We have 3 minutes to go of ice hockey before we play shootout ball. And I am not a fan of shootout ball for championships, so I'm praying for a goal right now by either team. It's such a sad way to end things. That's why we extend the overtime for the championship game. I am now looking over at the coaches, and they were clarifying that the referees did, I got a text, tell the clock operators to shut the clock off due to the conversation about the severity of the penalty. So if anyone was wondering, like I was wondering, that is why. Holy smokes. What a absolute dandy of a third period here from the Cullen Hockey Center. I don't think that either team is playing terribly aggressive in that first session. And they will go 4-on-3. It is 3-on-3, but because of the 33 seconds, Powers will be gone. He cannot participate in any of it. His misconduct for 10 minutes will disqualify him from the shootout if there is one. But they got plenty of studs. Yeah, good question. Yeah, when he gets out, the next whistle, then they'll go to 3-on-3. After the penalty's cleared, they'll skate 4-on-4. Next whistle after that, then they'll go to 3-on-3, if there is one. Warner enters the zone. Looking for Simonich. Simonich has space. to Cullen, nice deep, backdoor, Warner shot. That hits some traffic in front. I'm not sure that was a save or not for Reinhardt. And this one pops up, 2:36 to go, 9 on the power play. Here comes Jarvis, 2-on-2, Luka Jarvis, quick shot and a glove save by Ferry. And the player will come out of the box once the puck is dropped. Now we've increased by 120 viewers in the last 5 minutes. I knew it would go up, but I didn't realize it was going to go up that much. And the clock just keeps running. We're going to a shootout. They're going to go 4-on-4. They can't until the puck drops. We're wasting valuable time. Let's get that puck down, refs. Just wasting time. Face off one by got Simonich. Now we'll skate 4-on-4. Next whistle. Cullen. Deeks does a full 360. That's a unique spin around. He loses it. Now it pops up in the air. Jarvis cuts in. Long pass. That's Cullen. Cullen crosses the line. He's converged on stopping. Deeks. Cullen shot over the crossbar. Minute 14 to go. Simonich holds it. Holds it some more. Deeks. Now he's got Thorson. Thorson fits it down. 1 minute to go in real hockey. If you call 3-on-3 real hockey. Goryachev to Simonich. Simonich. Deeks. Nice play. Pavel. Shot. Goal! Paska Goryachev ends it for the Spuds. And they have completed the three-peat here from Moorhead. 47 seconds to go in overtime. The Spuds win it. I'm sure there's a pair of parents and a couple of brothers in Mexico City jumping up and down for their favorite Pashka. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to both teams on a wonderful hockey game.
Congratulations to the NCAA All-Tournament team.
Specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.